Welcome to your introduction to nonverbal communication. Our learning targets for today are: students will learn the importance of nonverbal communication. Students will understand the types of nonverbal communication, including appearance, body language, facial expressions, and gestures. And students will identify the differences in passive and active listening. Speech class is partly about the words we say, but equally important is our nonverbal communication, or the messages our appearance, body language, facial expressions, gestures, and passive and active listening relay. First, let's consider appearance. Pay attention to my appearance in the next clip. Which version of me looks like I respect the employer and want a job? Which version is more likely to be hired?
Mrs. Hollis.
Oh, hi. Thank you. I'm here for the interview.
Mrs. Hollis.
Oh, hi. Thank you for meeting with me today. Now let's look at body language. In the next clip, how can you tell what I'm feeling by how I move my body?
You know, you really put me in a bind when you do this. You really put me in a bind when you do this.
Next, we'll look at facial expressions. In the next clip, I'm reading an email from Mr. Parker. How can you tell how I feel about the message? Inflection, or how you say your words, along with facial expressions, can enhance nonverbal communication. In the next clip, pay attention to how I say or inflect the phrase, "That's fantastic," along with my facial expressions. How does the inflection change the meaning? That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Let's consider gestures. In the next clips, notice how my gestures tell you what I'm thinking about my messages. Finally, let's consider passive and active listening. In the next clips, notice which approach gives the speaker more respect.
Hey, I stopped by the store. I got that cheese you wanted, but they didn't have the tomatoes.
Okay.
Hey, I stopped by the store. I got that cheese you wanted, but they didn't have the tomatoes.
Oh, thanks. I'll look at the other store for the tomatoes. Thank you so much. So, as we begin to think about speech class, let's also be aware of the importance of our nonverbal communication to our overall message. Before our next class, think of ways you use appearance, body language, facial expressions, gestures, and passive or active listening to communicate. Be prepared to share examples in class.